Greeting. Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jake.
Yep, and we're back to play another game, and this is your next choice, I believe.
Yes. It's none other than Kirby Superstar.
Alright, and this version of Kirby Superstar comes from the...
It's from the Kirby Stream Collection for Wii.
Yeah, the 20th Anniversary Collection?
Yeah, and this is specifically the NES version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the NES version?
Super NES, I mean.
Yeah, because I remember Kirby Superstar coming out for the SNES. I don't know that...
I messed up, okay?
Okay. Just making sure everything's cool.
Okay. Anyway, the thing with this game is that there's multiple games that we can play.
Yes, it's not just one big long game like Kirby's Dreamland or Dreamland 2 or Adventure. It's a bunch of smaller games compressed into one big game because the Super Nintendo can... Well, a cartridge of the Super Nintendo can hold a lot more than the NES, the Nintendo cartridge, the regular NES, so...
Okay.
So, let's...
Anyway, we're going to start with the easiest game, Spring Breeze.
Help, all the food from Dreamland has been stolen. Hurry, Kirby, or everyone will starve. That plot sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, if you'll wait on the title screen for each game, you'll eventually get an intro sequence.
Might as well. There's trouble in Dreamland. King DDD and his soldiers have stolen all the food in Dreamland. Here comes our hero, Kirby, riding in the breeze. Let the adventure begin. So, yeah, pretty much this plot right here is pretty much a rehash of the original game.
Yeah, and I don't need any tutorials. I don't need to explain copy. Yeah, and it tried to give us a tutorial anyway.
So, yeah, if you've ever played Kirby's Dreamland for the Game Boy, which is included in this collection, by the way...
Yeah.
You can breeze through this thing in pretty much less than 20 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, it also adds the copy abilities to this.
Yes, one of the advantages that this game has over the original version is, well, you get copies that you can actually own your enemies with.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I believe, this is the first time that when you copy an ability, Kirby wears the hat.
Yeah. Also, each ability has been greatly expanded upon. Like, each has its own moveset that can do multiple things.
Ah. So, like, for example, the beam weapon, it has that little ball thing in addition to that.
And also has a charge shot. You can do this. And this.
And when you get other abilities, you can try and demonstrate those as well.
Okay, we have a Poppy Brother Senior here. He jumps around and throws bombs at us.
Yeah, but he hops around, or in this case, he jumps around. There you go.
Okay. Anyway, you can summon a partner to help you by... Oh.
So you don't want to use a partner. There's a partner system in this game, so you press the right button combination. And what is it on the Wii?
On the Wii, it's the A button.
The A button? Okay.
This is the bomb ability. This is like a brand new ability for this game.
So we didn't have bomb before. I mean...
Nope.
What happens if you try to absorb like a Poppy Brothers in the Kirby's Adventure, for example? Nothing?
You get Crash.
Oh.
Which is a one-time only power.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, this is a pretty much... Whoa. Just like in past Kirby games, if you get food, you'll restore some health. Which you're just... You just don't care at this point, since you're pretty much going to be owning the easiest boss ever in video game history.
It's good old Wispy Woods. He's in most Kirby games, and he's just about as easy as it gets.
And he's just as pathetic because we have weapons to fight him this time. We don't have to rely on those apples like in the original Kirby's Dreamland. And, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there were some attempts to make Wispy harder in later games, but they never really succeed.
And Wispy Woods... Poor Wispy Woods always has to be the first boss. Nah.
And apparently we skipped a level, because now we're on the third level in Kirby's Dreamland.
Yeah, for those who don't know, in the original version of Kirby's Dreamland, the second you're getting rid of that so you can get Fighter. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, in the original version of Kirby's Dreamland, there was a second level known as Castle Low Low Low, and it took place inside a, well, castle. And, well, yeah. In this game, the second level is actually the third level in Kirby's Dreamland. And here's the thing. The boss of this level is actually the boss of level 2, if you understand correctly. So
it's Low Low and La La La.
Exactly.
Which are actually a reference from another HAL game.
Yep.
The Castle of Low Low.
Yes. I don't know why they would become bosses in this game. I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe they're jealous at Kirby for stealing their thunder.
Probably the whole Oswald the Unlucky Rabbit syndrome for Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're being a little reckless here. Well, you can be here because you just got the lollipop, which is your invincibility thingy in this game.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. Hey, I can just crash this guy. Okay. Take it. You. Now we have ice.
Alright.
Which actually has some properties from the freeze ability from Kirby's Adventure.
Ah. And I believe in the background is Castle Low Low Low. Yep. So yeah, and I believe the boss in the original version of this game is, well,
it's Kabloola.
Kabloola, yeah.
But it's not in this version of the game. It is, however, in Superstar Ultra.
Yeah, there's actually been a remake of this game called Superstar Ultra, which pretty much has all the original games plus a couple new ones, I believe.
Yep.
And then one of them is Revenge of DDD. It pretty much is a revenge of, well, King DDD after the events of this game. And it's pretty much a harder version, and
it's basically the extra mode to this game, to Spring Breeze's classic Dreamland.
And it does feature Kabloola this time around. Yep. Alright. I understand you're just using powers. Alright, and yeah, you just got your second, whatchamacallit, star thingy.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Bubblegum Clown Stage 3 or Stage 4 in the original Game Boy game. So this one remains mostly unchanged.
Yeah.
And if you are familiar with the original version, you do know of the secret, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. We'll show them when we get to that place.
Now we have sword ability with a hat that may seem familiar to you.
Yes, Zelda, Link, and all that sort of thing.
And it isn't the only Zelda reference we'll find in this game.
Ah, yes. You can tell that Sakurai really loves these little callbacks and all that sort of thing. I'm assuming Sakurai was still in development of this Kirby series at this time,
I'm pretty sure he was with them up until Kirby's Air Ride.
Okay. Ah, easy. Don't be afraid of the chickens. They cannot... You can easily kill them, unlike the Zelda series.
Yep.
Oh, hello there.
Yep, this is Kracko Jr.
Yeah, wouldn't it be just easier to suck up and take out the enemies, whether there's use sword abilities or not?
Like a...
Or you can do that. Yeah, your partner can use it. So you're just going to forget the sword ability now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try and show off every ability if I can.
Isn't there a game that you can do that easier than this one?
Okay. Yeah, here's a rather rare one, the mic ability.
Ah, yes, the mic. Yeah, you know, for those familiar with Kirby's Adventure, if you get the mic, you scream into a microphone 3 times.
Okay.
Well, in this game, well, you do scream into a microphone, but
you get 3 shots.
Well, you get 3 shots, but it's going to be really epic.
Yep.
Well, each time you do it. So you're just waiting until you get to that flower, right?
Yeah.
That's one.
That's a megaphone.
That's a callback. Oh.
Yeah, it was like a radio mic.
Well, you guys wait for the other one.
And the last one is a stage mic.
Yeah, punk Kirby. Okay. So now that you've demonstrated, you're going to...
Yep.
Where are you going? Okay. Wait, isn't this the room with the thing? Yeah,
don't... Here's stone. Basically, Kirby turns into a stone, and there's several different varieties.
Careful.
Not to worry, there's food here.
Yeah,
like
and you can fly. Okay. So, just like in the original Game Boy game, if you go up to the moon if you go up to the moon and select like you were going to enter the door, before you get to the boss room, you get to a secret area where you can get a bunch of stuff like 1-ups and health.
Yeah. In fact, this is actually kind of a reoccurring secret in the series, because I think Triple Deluxe has a secret too.
Alright. At least these don't fall down unlike the Game Boy.
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway, we have Bonkers.
You're going to try and get the Bonker?
Yes. He has the hammer ability, which is actually one of my favorite abilities in this game. Now, one cool thing about the stone is, like, when you're in stone mode, you're invincible.
Good. Which you're clearly using to your advantage.
Okay.
So you're going to get rid of
you, get rid of you.
Bye.
And
yeah, get before he explodes, right?
Yep.
Alright, hammer time. So now it's time to face off against Kracko proper.
Ow.
Yeah, you know you can jump and dodge, right?
I know this.
You know, sometimes weapons aren't all what they're cut out to be. It's just suck and absorb. Do the old-fashioned way. And you died. Good job!
Well, this... yeah.
If you get a game over in a Kirby game... Oh boy. So, yeah, just don't forget the weapons when it comes to these kind of bosses and do it the old-fashioned way. Sometimes the old-fashioned way is the best way. Of course you can... See? Look at that! Look how much health he loses just by one shot alone. See? One more hit and he dies.
Just re-jumping the gun there.
Yeah, I can see that. There we go. So what have we learned today?
Don't try to be fancy all the time.
Exactly. Sometimes practicality is the best solution. Just get the job done.
Though
you do want to show off for the audience at the same time, you don't want to show them your many failures over and over again.
Now, normally there'd be a boss rush here, but it skips it in this version.
Yeah, isn't there... You're trying to get moves right or something?
Yeah.
Well, I do admit you can use the bomb, and that works.
Now, here's DDD. If you go over to the left here, you can see Mario, Luigi, Birdo, and some other Mario characters.
Toad, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice little cameo.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, see, it's complete ownage. I mean... DDD pretty much has the same moveset, but I believe he also has some of the moves from Kirby's Adventure, like flying.
Yeah, you can fly and stuff.
But...
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but, as you can just see right here, he's easily defeated, no problem. Bye-bye.
And now we have a complete remake of the ending for Kirby's Dreamland.
Yeah, with something a little different, because the adventure's not over yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Kirby turns into a balloon and carries DDD's castles across the land.
Though there's a hole in the castle and all the food's going bye-bye, but I don't know if that was the intentional plan, but...
Maybe he's spreading it all across Dreamland.
True, yeah. And the credits are going by at lightning speed because...
Yeah, this isn't the end of the game. We'll get a proper credit sequence for it later.
Okay. Now remember, well, this was just your warm-up game right here, folks,
yeah.
And... if you're, as you just saw here, if you're not careful, you can really screw up and lose lives, no problem. Have you ever gotten a game over during this game?
I did when I was younger, but nowadays, not anymore.
Yeah, please don't prove me wrong this time.
Okay. We will not have another Meta Ridley.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, folks, my brother screwed up during the Meta Ridley fight in Metroid Prime. Spoilers for those who haven't seen this yet, but... well, I think it'll be uploaded, yeah, it'll be uploaded way after this, so, yeah, I'm just giving you a little taste of things to come. The Meta Ridley fight won't be pretty, I'm just going to tell you that right now.
And then next,